Friends, you must have heard this from everyone, that height increases only during puberty, and it is impossible to increase height after the age of 18. Some people also say that height completely depends on the genetics of your parents and family background. Well, this is only half true, because if this were completely true, you wouldn't see such height differences between parents and children. You'd probably know many people whose parents are of average height, but their own height is much greater than their parents. Among your followers, how many people have experienced an increase in height, even after turning 18? But how does height increase? What is the complete science behind it, and how do growth hormones play a role? In today's video, we will tell you the most effective, practical method to hack your height growth, supported by proper scientific evidence. Many of you have repeatedly requested ways to increase your height by a few inches, and if you apply everything mentioned in this video, you will definitely notice a difference of 2 to 4 inches in your height. So, watch this video with your full attention and focus. How do we grow? How does our height increase? And what are the factors that trigger our growth? If you understand these factors, you can boost them. The entire structure of our body is made up of bones. When your bones grow, your height automatically increases. Growth, in essence, means growing your bones. But how do bones grow? This happens because of the growth plates. At the end of each of our bones is soft, flexible cartilage, which creates new bone cells. The growth plates help stretch our bones. As new bone cells are created, the bone becomes longer and our height increases. When we are born, these growth plates are most active. New bone cells are created very quickly during this period, and they peak during puberty, which is why our height increases rapidly during our teenage years. However, as we age, these growth plates gradually harden, and by our mid-20s, they completely solidify. Once this happens, our bones stop growing and our height becomes fixed. Now, the plan is simple. As long as our growth plates are open, we must stimulate bone production to boost growth. But how does this happen? Growth hormones play a very important role in increasing height. The primary growth hormone is HGH, or human growth hormone, which controls everything related to growth. It is produced in the pituitary gland, a small part of your brain. This gland releases HGH into your bloodstream, especially when you sleep. When HGH is in your blood, it sends a signal to your liver to start producing insulin-like growth factor, IGF. You can think of HGH and IGF as messengers that provide all the growth-promoting effects. They are carried to the organs and activate the growth plates, which stimulates bone growth and increases height. How to boost growth hormones? Now the question is, how do we boost these growth hormones to maximize HGH production? There are 5 key factors that most directly affect your growth hormones. If you start using them properly, you can hack your height growth. Number 1, diet, the core foundation. The foundation of all growth, whether in modern science or Ayurveda, is your diet. There are certain foods that help significantly in the production of HGH in your body. For instance, the amino acids found in protein help regulate HGH production. To increase height, make sure to eat high-protein meals like chicken, eggs, or fish. If you're a vegetarian, you can complete your protein intake with soy and chickpeas. Along with protein, focus on 2 important nutrients in your diet: magnesium and zinc. Magnesium helps in muscle relaxation and improves sleep quality, which is essential for HGH production. Good sources include nuts, seeds, leafy green vegetables, and whole grains. Zinc is essential for normal growth and development, and also plays a role in HGH production. Zinc-rich foods include meat, shellfish, dairy products, nuts, and seeds. By including these 3 things in your diet, you will start to see clear changes in your growth. One thing is clear: if you seriously want to increase your height, you won't achieve it while living a sedentary lifestyle, sitting in a closed room all day with your neck strained, eating junk and processed foods. Number 2, mechanical stress. Another way to trigger growth hormones is by putting physical stress on your bones. Whenever you apply load to your body, your bones begin to adapt to that weight. This is known as Wolff's Law. According to this law, when consistent pressure is applied to bones, such as through heavy weight exercises or stretching, the bones become denser and stronger. However, if you don't use them much, they become weak. There are 3 main ways to put mechanical stress on your bones, which are particularly useful for increasing height: sprinting, First, warm up a little and then sprint at your top speed for 1 minute. Run as fast as you can. Then take a break for 2-3 minutes. Repeat this sprint break. Cycle 4 to 5 times a day. Sprinting puts stress on your bones and triggers HGH production. Cycling. Adjust your seat height so that your legs stretch a little more on the pedals. Cycle for 10 minutes at a normal pace, and as you get comfortable, slowly increase the seat height to put more stress on your legs. This is scientifically effective for increasing leg length. Weightlifting. There's a common myth that weightlifting stunts your growth. While it's true that bone injuries from lifting heavy weights can negatively affect growth, weightlifting itself actually boosts testosterone, which directly influences growth. Research shows that after a 12-week training program, young adults experienced a 44.9% increase in HGH levels. Number 3. Fasting. Fasting is one of the most effective ways to boost HGH production. Research published in the Journal of Clinical Investigation shows that intermittent fasting reduces bleeding. Yes, intermittent fasting is evidence, with overwhelming evidence that doing an infesting fast from a range of 7-day restrictions is effectively lowering inflammatory levels, increases HGH production. Intermittent fasting involves eating within a set window of time and fasting during other periods. Studies have shown that staying hungry for over 24 hours can increase HGH secretion by up to 2,000%. Number 4. Deep sleep. The highest amount of HGH is released during sleep. Studies have shown that people with irregular sleep cycles or insufficient sleep have reduced HGH levels. Dr. Andrew Buberman states that growth hormone is released during the first few hours of sleep, but only when blood insulin and glucose levels are low. To optimize your sleep, go to bed at the same time every night and avoid eating at least 2 to 3 hours before sleep so that your insulin and glucose levels remain low. This will lead to extra HGH secretion, helping preserve muscle mass and promote fat loss. Number 5. Sunlight. Lastly, sunlight helps boost HGH levels in 2 ways. First, it provides natural vitamin D, which is essential for calcium absorption in your body. The better your body absorbs calcium, the stronger your bones become, which directly impacts growth. Second, sunlight helps regulate your circadian rhythm, improving your sleep and increasing HGH production. So, if you liked this video, support us by liking it, subscribing to the channel, and turning on the bell notification so that you don't miss any upcoming videos. Thank you for watching.